Hi guys, I hope you're all okay. Today I want us to do something very quick, and this is in relation to the new graduated scale rate as per the Finance Act 2023, which was set, of course, to be applied from 1st July 2023. A majority of us might argue that, Mwalimu, you know that this issue is still in court, but as it is now, I can advise you just embrace the reality, right? Because I believe nothing much will change. So in this case, you'll find that this is mostly for practice, because for the purpose of examination, tax will be tested in relation to the previous financial year, which is basically 2022. And I believe you guys still recall or remember the graduated scale rate that was used in 2022. So doing it fast, basically, I just want us to see what is the new graduated scale rate which should be applied in practice from 1st July 2023. This is the scale rate which I'm going to share with us here. You'll find that what has been set, basically, it is in relation to aspect of the maximum now should be 35%. Remember, the previous maximum was 30%. Or what you can do, you can compare the old rates and the new rates, right? So the old rates, basically, these are what we used to have. We used to have, of course, this is, if I told you to compare the old, which in this case we used to have on the first 288,000. We used to have, of course, 10%. On the next 100,000, we used to have basically this is 25%, and above 388,000. In this case, we used to have what? 30%. So this is what was being applied, right? But as per the Finance Act 2021, this will be our new graduated scale rate. This will be our new graduated scale rate. That is on the first 288,000. In this case, you'll be talking of 10%. On the next 100,000 shillings. On the next 100,000 shillings. In this case, basically, we are talking of at the rate of 25%. We are having on the next 5 million. On the next 5,612,000. This is at the rate of 30%. We are having on the next 3.6. On the next 3.6. This is at the rate of 32.5%. And talk of on the above, that is all incomes above 9.6, all incomes above 9.6, this will be at the rate of 35%. So basically, if we can compare the two scale rates between the new and the old, so you'll find that literally the tax bracket has, or rather the tax rate has been increased simply because, of course, the government basically seeks to boost its tax revenues. And that's why you'll find that all employment income above 388 is subject to pay at up to the rate of 388, whereby in this case that is what it used to be. But right now you can find it has widened that scope, right, to at least 35%. Maybe if you're to break this down into scale rates so that you should be able to understand, because I know majority probably you're like, Mwalimu, why don't you give us in scale rate, right? So this is how it will be if I told you to look at it in scale rate. We just compared the new and the old. So this is what we'll be having. That is, of course, can you earn zero? We have 1 to, can't earn zero income. Say 1 to 288,000. Then this is 10%. On the next 100, that should give us 288,001 to 388,000. In this case, I'll be having at the rate of 25%. Then the next, that should give us what? That is 388,000 plus 5,612,000. That should give us 388,000 1 to 6 million. This should give us 30%. Then you're having 6 million 1 to 9.6. This should give us 32.5%. Then all incomes above 9.6. So then I'll be having it at the rate of what? 35%. So these are for the new individual graduated scale rate, Finance Act 2021. This is what we are supposed to do. This is what we'll be using practically. I've said for the purpose of exams, you'll find that you will be tested probably in relation to the last financial year, which ideally we normally tend to look at it as at the year end 31st December 2022. That is the previous financial year. But you never know. Suppose that an examiner has decided to give you anytime you're doing tax during this year and you're given a person earning an income after 1st July, then this is a new scale to be applied. Or the question will be, Mwalimu, what if I'm given a situation that is for the purpose of exams, you're given a situation whereby during a year of income 2023, you're having a person earning an income using the previous scale rate and the new scale rate. How are we supposed to work it out? Those are the things that we normally tend to do them practically now in our other YouTube channel, which is Early Lead and Associates, whereby we normally tend to handle such technical situations. So if you've not subscribed to our other YouTube channel, which is Early Lead and Associates, I wish you guys to subscribe to that channel now. Then maybe a parting shot from this, we have good news, right? For men. Remember, we used to have the aspect to do with this concept that we used to refer to as wife's income at arm's length. So right now, talking about the aspect of income of a married woman, income of a married woman, or in this case, you're talking of wife, right? With effect from 1st July 2023 for practice, you'll find that initially it used to be like, if, for example, my wife is working in a company that I'm having shares, or my wife is working in my company, it was kind of deemed that the income that my wife is getting, it was supposed to be taxed on me. That is how it used to be, right? But the beauty part with this new Finance Act is it will now be independent. Whether I have employed my wife or my wife is working in a company where I'm having shares, in this case, you'll find that she's going to be taxed on her own income. It is going to be very, very independent. Is that a good news for us men? Right? That is a very good news for us men. So that is just also some of the things that are in Finance Act. If you haven't taken time to go through the Finance Act, the whole of it, leave alone what you hear from these politicians. If you've taken time to go through that Finance Act, as much as, yeah, we know that some of the things have literally been increased and we are going to bear that burden, but there are also some interesting bits in that Finance Act. Take time, go through that, right? So basically, this is what I just wanted to bring to your attention, that at any given point, maybe when you're in practice, consider the new graduated scale rate. And also for the purpose of exams, just be very keen with the years that you're given, right? To that point, guys, we'll be meeting in the next sessions where we'll be handling more of this. So to this point, I want to wish you a very nice time and see you next time. Thank you.